This smart 4.2 EQ electric car with a 53-mile range and a 73-inch wheelbase might not be the car for you, but that's not what we're here to talk about today, is it? Let's go see what's going on with the Sunday Rant. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. It's Mark, your Sunday host and your IQ host. Ha! Smart EQ, not IQ, right? Look, let's talk about this week on the Sunday Rant. So one night, Thursday night, I had to really wait a long time where I go in the Natty. And there were a number of other drivers. Apparently there was some kind of trailer issue where you couldn't get trailers or something. I don't know what the problem was. Anyhow, I was there well over 4 hours waiting, which is unusual. I didn't get back till dawn. It was light out when I get back. That's very unusual for me. But that's not the problem. The problem is there were a number of drivers in there. There were probably, 10 or 12 drivers waiting. So we all needed either to get loaded or to get a trailer or whatever. Well, a lot of these drivers are road drivers that come in there. They didn't get paid for that. I was talking to them. I think I was the only one there getting paid anything. And this was a thing, and I bring this up because there was somebody who brought this up on Twitter too. I had posted on there about drivers getting paid for their time and drivers needed to get paid. And I was told, oh, well, Mark, that's all figured in your mileage rate. Well, is it? A number of these drivers had to leave after a little while because they're running out of hours. So they were going to go park and come back. They lost a day because of something that wasn't their fault. And that's why you need to get paid. And this is the other problem with this. This is where companies don't realize. This is where they're losing drivers on stuff like this. Something like this happens a few times. Drivers get really aggravated, and right now especially, they leave, except for that one guy in Florida who can't find a job. The rest of us wouldn't have any problem getting a job somewhere. Companies need to pay you for your time. I don't know why that's so controversial and why I get all this pushback against this on, wherever I post it. I always get a bunch of pushback. Well, Mark, you don't know anything about anything. It's just the way it is. Why is that the way it is? If you went to work somewhere and a machine broke down, for example, and they had you wait there, you would continue to get paid until you're either relieved to go home, right? Or you start working and you're still being paid. So until you're allowed to leave and go home, they have to pay you. And why drivers will tolerate this kind of thing is just beyond me. That time should be paid. Paid time. You shouldn't have to just sit there literally for nothing. And that the company doesn't get paid, that's not my problem. All right? I'm an employee. You're going to pay me for my time, or I'm not going to come and work for you. And when companies realize this, they'll have an easier time keeping people. Those drivers should have all been paid sitting there. Some of them were getting pretty aggravated. And I thought, well, yelling at the people in the office is not going to do you any good. And it's not going to help you get paid. It's not going to help you get out of here. And some of them come all the time. I see them a lot. I thought, that's not going to be great for you. You don't want to you don't want to start aggravating them. They'll make you wait all the time, especially knowing that you don't get paid anything. So that's a real problem. The thing is, get paid. All right, it shouldn't be a controversial thing for me to say it. Drivers shouldn't be defending. That's what's the most amazing thing. Drivers get on and defend not getting paid anything. Well, Mark, drivers don't get paid for that. What do you mean? Why do I have to fight with people that will defend not getting paid anything? That's the biggest thing. I got to fight drivers to get paid. That should be the companies telling me to shut up, not drivers. Well, Mark, we just don't get paid. I don't get it. I just don't get it, I guess. Well, I'm all charged up over my smart EQ here today, so we're going to go back and check that out. Otherwise, I do a live show every Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Did you know it? Well, it's just started, and it's going to keep on going. We'll see you there. We can talk about the smart EQ, drivers getting paid, or many other things that are in the news. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with more Trucking Answers.